In today's video I'm going to share 5 upcoming JRPGs that I'm really excited to play this year. Now most of these titles have a release date, but I will also include some JRPGs with TBA status that I think might get released this year. As of this recording, we're halfway through 2022 and there have been some interesting RPGs so far. We had games like Pokemon Legend Arceus, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy and Chrono Cross, just to name a few. Although I feel like I've already experienced the game of the year with Elden Ring, but that is a completely different topic. Now this list is in no particular order, these are just 5 upcoming JRPGs that I've been thinking about a lot, and if you have other upcoming JRPGs you want to highlight, then let me know in the comment section. Alright, first up we have Digimon Survive. Now I've talked about this game before on this channel and I've shared my excitement for this game multiple times in previous videos, and unfortunately this title has been plagued by delays after delays. If I'm not mistaken, it was supposed to be released around 2018 or 2019, so yeah, it has been quite a long wait. But as of now, it has a release date this year in July and hopefully there are no more delays. For those wondering, Digimon Survive is a brand new Digimon title that combines the element of strategy RPG and visual novel. The story follows a group of teenagers who are transported and lost in another world. With the help of their Digimon companions, they have to fight and make difficult choices in order to return to their home world. Now I've seen some comments stating that the game leans a little bit more towards the visual novel side, which to me is a little bit worrisome. I don't mind the visual novel part because that means that we're going to get a very story-driven game, which is cool, but I'm just afraid that the strategy and the RPG part might get neglected because of it. I've said it before that Digimon games have one of the best monster collecting features out there, and seeing it in a strategy RPG environment is one of the reasons why I was interested in Digimon Survive. But then again, I haven't really seen much from Digimon Survive and it might turn out differently. Regardless, I'm still hyped for Digimon Survive. Ever since Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, I've been craving for more Digimon games and hopefully Digimon Survive can satisfy that hunger. Alright, next up we have Star Ocean: The Divine Force. Now this game right here is the 6th entry in the Star Ocean series and it was announced during one of PlayStation State of Play events earlier this year. And if I'm being honest, I never thought we would ever see a new Star Ocean game. I've talked a little bit about Star Ocean in previous videos, in particular Star Ocean 4 and how it has one of my favorite battle systems out there. But ever since the release of Integrity and Fatelessness, the Star Ocean franchise has gone downwards, almost to the point where I thought we would never see a Star Ocean game again. So I was really shocked and happy that they announced a new Star Ocean game. I've said this before, but I'm a big fan of space fantasy JRPGs and the Star Ocean franchise has always been one of my favorites in that genre. Now, we don't have much info on the Divine Force. What we do know is that it features 2 main protagonists that you can choose from, just like in Star Ocean: The Second Story. According to their website, it is coming in 2022, and for what we saw in the trailer, it seems like they've put a lot of emphasis on the gameplay. In particular when it comes to movement and exploration. I mean, you get to soar the skies as you explore various planets and environments, which looks awesome by the way. Although I'm not sure about the frame rate. What we saw seemed very choppy, but then again, it might just be an early build. Regardless, the battle system seemed very action-packed and I love how it seamlessly transitioned into combat. Other than that, we don't have much info on this game. Although I really hope this is a turning point for the Star Ocean franchise because I don't want this incredible series to go away. Next up we have Soul Hackers 2. Now Soul Hackers 2 is a sequel to Devil Summoner Soul Hackers and it is coming in August 2022. It was announced earlier this year and let me just say that I never expected a new SMT game this year, let alone a sequel to Devil Summoner Soul Hackers. Apparently it is the 5th installment in the Devil Summoner series, which is crazy now that I think about it. I always thought there were only 3 Devil Summoners games. Oh well, you learn something new every day. Either way, Soul Hackers 2 is set during a war between 2 opposing factions of Devil Summoners. The story follows Ringo and her team who are on a mission to save the world from the apocalypse. What stood out the most for me was the overall graphical aesthetics of Soul Hackers 2, which looked very stylish and quite different from the first Soul Hackers game. Although from a gameplay perspective it still has that SMT formula that we know and love, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Next up we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Now Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is the 3rd main entry in the Xenoblade Chronicles series and it was announced during a Nintendo Direct presentation earlier this year. Unfortunately though, I have yet to play the second game. I don't know exactly why, because I've always had an appreciation for the Xeno meta series, but for some reason I missed out on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and whenever I was in the mood for Xenoblade Chronicles, I always went back to the first game. Although I am planning on playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 this summer before the release of the third game. What I like about the Xenoblade Chronicles series is its large-scale environments and the amount of freedom you have when it comes to exploration. And for what we've seen so far, it seems like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is no exception, maybe even bigger in scale. The game follows Noah, Mio and their gang who are on a journey across the world of Ionius. Apparently there's a war between two nations and the conflict seems to be the main focus of the game. Besides that, we also saw some gameplay, in particular when it comes to the battle system, and I gotta say that it looks really cool. It seems like they're going for a more strategic route, where each character specializes in different roles. Overall the game looks stunning for being a Nintendo Switch game and I can't wait to get my hands on it. And last but not least we have Valkyrie Elysium. Now Valkyrie Elysium is a spin-off to the Valkyrie Profile series that started all the way back in 1999. I've always had an appreciation for the Valkyrie Profile series and I remember loving both the remake of the first game on the PSP as well as playing the second game for the PlayStation 2. Now it's been a very long time since we've seen anything related to the Valkyrie series, and to be honest I thought they've moved on. So I was really surprised and excited to see Square giving this incredible series another shot. Although I need to curb my excitement a tad bit because it is first and foremost a spin-off and it is also developed by another studio called Soleil and not Tri-Ace. One of the things that I've noticed with Elysium was that they replaced the unique turn-based combat system from Valkyrie Profile with a more straightforward action-based battle system. I personally don't mind an action-based battle system, but one of the reasons why I fell in love with the Valkyrie Profile series was their unique take on the turn-based combat system. Regardless, I'm still very hyped to see the return of the Valkyrie series and hopefully it will bring the franchise back to life. Right now we don't have an exact release date, although according to their website it is coming in 2022. And there we go, 5 upcoming JRPGs that I'm personally hyped for. If you have other upcoming JRPGs you want to highlight, then let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. I do videos on RPGs and sometimes anime related stuff. Consider subscribing if you're interested. More videos are coming, so stay safe and I'll hopefully see you guys next time.